Hello, dear friends. Welcome to our Zohar reading. Let's take a moment to center ourselves, to set our intention. We're going to watch a clip of Rav to help us do that.
When a child grows up, it takes years, which means months and weeks and days and hours and minutes and moments of gradual growth. This is how it is. It takes time. We think that entering the spiritual world is something that happens in a flash. The 20 years that we spend growing up in this world, not in order to change our nature, but just to match ourselves to this reality, which is really worthless and formless compared to spirituality. This is something we agree with, because we see that this is reality. It's impossible otherwise. But with spirituality, we think, where's the entrance? Let me in. There is a law of equivalence of form. Once you know how to use spirituality correctly, you'll be let in. You have to go through these preparations, and the Book of Zohar is here to match you to spirituality in a faster, more comfortable way. If not, you'll have to suffer to get there.
Hi, friends. A quick question for you. Those of you who are connected through YouTube, can you please confirm that you're seeing everything okay? Because I'm still seeing the outro. I just want to make sure that you are seeing me and hearing me without issue. I see that Facebook seems to be working. I'm not so sure about YouTube. We have a lot of friends connected from Ethiopia to Melbourne, Australia, Pittsburgh, PA, Salt Lake, Brussels, Netherlands, south of France, Kingdom of Eswatini. Wow, so many friends connected. Okay, thank you for confirming that you're seeing me and you're hearing me. Thank you very much. And on that note, let's go ahead with our reading. We're going to be reading Vayigash, Zohar for All, the article called The Judah Approach. 1. Then Judah approached him and said, O my lord, may your servant please speak, and let not your anger burn against your servant. It is as it is written, for you are our father, though Abraham does not know us and Israel does not recognize us. You, O Lord, are our father, our Redeemer from of old is your name. When the Creator created the world, each day he did his work properly. On each day he did as he should have done. When the sixth day arrived, and man had to be created, the Torah came before him and said, "This man that you wish to create, he is destined to anger you. If you do not have patience, it is better for him to not be born." The Creator replied to her, "Is it without reason that I am called patient?" 2. However, everything was created in the Torah, and everything was perfected in the Torah. And as the Torah begins with the letter Bet, the world was created in the letter Bet. This is so because before the Creator created the world, the Nukva, all the letters came before him and entered one at a time in reverse order, in order of Tav, Shin, Resh, Kof, and not in the order of Aleph, Bet, Gimel, Dalet. 3. The letter Tav came before him and said, "You wish to create the world with me." The Creator replied, "I do not, since many righteous are destined to die in you, as it is written, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men. And it is written, and begin at my sanctuary. Do not pronounce at my sanctuary, but rather at my sanctified, who are the righteous. This is why the world will not be created in you." 4. The three letters Shin, Kof, Resh approached each on his own. The Creator told him, "You are unfit for the world to be created in you, for you are the letters used for reading Sheker, and a lie is unworthy of rising before me." 5. The letters Pe and Tzadik approached, and so did all of them until they reached the letter Kaf. When the Kaf descended from the Keter, the upper ones and the lower ones were shaken, until everything came to exist in the letter Bet, which is the sign for Bracha, and in it the world was perfected and created. 6. But the Aleph is the head of all the letters, so should the world not have been created with it? Yes, indeed, but since Arur is read with it, the world was not created in it. Thus, though Aleph is a letter from above, the world was not created in it, so as to not give strength and fortification to the Sitra Achra, who is called cursed. Hence the world was not created in her. Instead, the world was created, perfected, and created in Bet. 7. For you are our Father. Since this world, the Nukva of Zaranpin, called you, was perfected and created on that degree, in blessing, in Bet, and man too was created in it and came to the world. This is why the Nukva is regarded as the root of man, and we say to her, "For you are our Father, for you are our root." 8. Abraham does not know us, even though the sustenance of the world is in him, Hesed, as it is written, "Hesed is built forever." He did not try with us as he had tried with Ishmael, when he said, "May Ishmael live before you." And Israel does not recognize us, since he left all the blessings that he had to bless his sons for this degree, the Nukva, to bless everyone. It is written about that, and this is what their father said to them. Nukva is called this. Said to them means for them, meaning their father, that you will bless them. Also, in the blessing of Ephraim and Menashe, he said, "The angel who redeems me from all evil," meaning the Nukva, bless the boys. 9. You are our Father, the Nukva, since you always stand over us, to bless and watch over us like a father watching over his children with all that they need. Our Redeemer from old is your name, since you, the Nukva, is the Redeemer. She is also called the Redeeming Angel, and this is the meaning of our Redeemer from old is your name. Your name, indeed, since the Nukva is called by the name, Havaya, and there is no cessation between redemption and prayer, between the blessing, "Redeem Israel," and the 18th prayer, as there is no cessation between the blessing for the hand tefillin and the blessing for the head tefillin. It is written that Judah approached him and said, "O my Lord, It seems as though it would have been better to say, then Judah approached them. However, as it is written, for you are our father. First, both Adon and Nukva of the Anpin are at the same degree in revealed Hasidim in illumination of Chokmah, one, which indicates that he stretched his nose and does not reveal it so Adam would be able to receive God of illumination of Chokmah. It is the same with the world. Nukva of Zeranpin was created in that, which is a call, which is a sign for blessing, a beginning of disclosure of Mohin of God, illumination of Chokmah. As is explained, the letter A is hidden animals. Hasadim are covered with Chokmah. Is disclosed animals, Hasidim, that are revealed in illumination of Chokhmah. Israel said to Nukba of Zeranpin, which is called You, for you are our father, since she was the revealed world. This is because the Nukba from Chazeh of Zeranpin and above is called He, hidden, and not You. And since she is a world that is revealed with illumination of Chokhmah, she was told, for you are our father. Since the children of Israel too are from the degree of the revealed world. This is why it was created with the name Patient One. Though Abraham does not know us, meaning he did not try with us as he tried with Ishmael, as it is written, may Ishmael live before you. Ishmael means he was circumcised, but he did not expose Ko, meaning he does not draw a god of Chokhmah called Ko. His word is emptiness, in Vak, without Mochin of illumination of Chokhmah. And since he needs Chokhmah because he is from the Chazah down, but hasn't any, he is therefore regarded as waste of the right. However, Abraham is Hasidim of the right, Binah, who does not need Chokhmah. For this reason, he is covered from Chokhmah, as it is written, because he delights in mercy, Hesed. This is why he prayed primarily for the Hasidim that are hidden from Chokhmah, since all his longing and desire aim for them. This is why it is written, may Ishmael live before you. He did not say that about Isaac. It therefore follows that Abraham does not know us, means that God is not revealed to us, and Israel does not recognize us, since Israel is the middle line from Chazeh of Zeranpin and above, where there is a world that is covered from illumination of Chokhmah. Hence, he left the blessings that he had to bless his sons for this degree, the Nukva, to bless everyone, since his sons are from the Chazah down, which is the world that is revealed in illumination of Chokhmah. And since he is regarded as mercy-covered Hasidim, he could not bless them. This is why he left their blessing in the hands of the Nukva, who is the revealed world, so she would bless them. Thus, Israel will not recognize our needs so as to satisfy us. This is why they said to the Nukva, for you are our father, the Nukva, since you always stand over us, to bless and to watch over us as a father watching over the sons for everything they need, both Hasidim and Chokhmah. A redeemer from of old is your name, since you, the Nukva, are the redeemer. This is so because there is redemption only in Mochin of illumination of Chokhmah. Hence, the Nukva is called the redeeming angel, with respect to the children of Israel. Also, Yesod of Zeranpin, called Joseph, is called redeemer, with respect to the Nukva, because it bestows these Mochin of illumination of Chokhmah upon her. This is the reason why there is no cessation between redemption and prayer, between Yesod and Nukva, for it is their unification that we need. This is also why there is no cessation between the Hen Tefillin, the Nukva, and the Het Tefillin, Zeranpin. This explains the verse, then Judah approached him. Judah is the Nukva, a prayer, and Joseph is the redemption. The text tells us that they approached each other for a coupling until Joseph could not refrain himself and revealed those Mochin to them. Friends, we finished that article. We're going to watch another clip of Rav to renew our intention, and then proceed with the next article.
Now we're reading the introduction to the Book of Zohar, meaning the Book of Zohar contains many different parts. The introduction of the book itself, which was also written by Rabbi Shimon, and then the Parshiot, the portions, according to the Torah and how the Torah is divided into different weeks and portions. So is the Zohar divided, because the Zohar is the interpretation on the Book of Zohar, and Zohar contains more parts which were interpretations over the prophets and the Ketuvim. So the Book of Zohar was an interpretation for the whole Bible, all of it. And what is left for us is only a small part of that book, and probably not a big part of it, because we hardly have any interpretations except for the interpretations of the Torah. And also there we see that many interpretations are missing, and Baal HaSulam emphasizes it, that this is missing, that is missing. We see that it broke in the middle, it was cut off, etc. But probably there is an upper providence, and this is what we need. So we shouldn't regret things that are not revealed. We should be grateful for what we have and to use it the best way. So what we are using now, the introduction to the Book of Zohar, and also in that introduction, the articles, well, all the articles here, they are the most useful, the most important articles. But that article, or the article Laila Dekala, the night of the bride, and the article of the letters, these are the fundamental articles where the authors of the Zohar explains about the very foundations of creation. So this is just the beginning, the introduction to the article. You should keep my Shabbats. They started talking about it, what Shabbats are, which are Chagat Nehi, Tiferet Malchut, fourth to Chagat, which is the patriarchs, and the seventh to Chagat Nehi, which are the sons. What is the upper Malchut, which is Bina, Tiferet? What is the lower Malchut, which is Malchut in its own place? So they want to say how through keeping the connection between Malchut and Bina, we come to the corrections. And this is what we are about to scrutinize.
Alright, friends, we're continuing with the next article, with our intention renewed. Nefesh Ruach Neshama. 10. When the Creator created the world, He made the lower world as the upper world. He did everything one opposite the other, where each detail in the lower world has a corresponding root in the upper world, and this is His glory above and below. 11. And He created man over everything, to contain and complement all the details of creation. As it is written, "It is I who made the earth, and created man upon it." "It is I who made the earth" is obvious. He does not need to tell us. But what is the reason for "I made the earth"? It is because I created man upon it. Is the persistence of the world, so everything will be one wholeness, since man is the purpose of the whole world and its perfection. 12. Thus says God the Lord, who created the heavens and stretched them out. This is the Creator up above, Binah, the Creator of heaven, Zeranpin. Binah always corrects Zeranpin, emanating him and bestowing the Mochin upon him. Who spread out the earth and its offspring, is the Holy Land, the bundle of life, the Nukva. Who gives breath to the people in it, meaning the land, Nukva, gives Neshama. 13. Everything is above, in Binah, since from Binah, the breath of life comes out to this land, the Nukva, and this land receives the Neshama to give everything, since the river Zaranpin is extended and comes out. It receives from Binah and admits the souls into this land, Nukva, and she receives them and gives to all the people who are rewarded with it. 14. When the Creator created man, he gathered his dust from the four directions of the world and made him in the place of the temple below, the Nukva, and drew over him the breath of life from the temple above, from Binah. God. Ruach is existence and governs the Nefesh, a degree above it, and is extended from Zeranpin to sustain it in everything, in Chokhmah and in Chasadim. Neshama is the highest existence, the light of Binah, which is superior to the light of Zeranpin and the light of Nukwa, which are Ruach Nefesh. It governs everything, a holy degree, higher than everyone, above Ruach Nefesh. 16. And these 3 degrees, Naran, are included in those who have been rewarded with the work of their master. This is so because first, one has Nefesh. This is a holy correction for people to be corrected in. Since man comes to be purified in that degree, he is corrected to be crowned with Ruach. This is a holy degree that is on the Nefesh, for that man who has been rewarded to crown himself with it. 17. When he ascends in Nefesh and Ruach, and comes to be corrected in the work of his master properly, then Neshama is upon him, a superior holy degree that governs everything. So he would be crowned in a degree of sublime holiness. And then he will be whole in everything, whole from every side, rewarded with the next world and the Creator's loved one, as it is written, to endow those who love me with substance. Those who love me are those with a holy neshama in them. 18. It is written, everything on the dry land in whose nostrils was the breath of life died. If those who are rewarded with neshama are the Creator's loved ones, why did they die in the flood? They were indeed the Creator's loved ones, and of all those who had a holy neshama in them, which were Enoch, Yered, and all the righteous who could protect the land, none was left whose merit was not corrupted. This is why it is written, everything on the dry land in whose nostrils was the breath of life died. This means that they had already died and perished from the world, and none of them remained to protect the world at that time. 19. Everything is degree over degree, and Nefesh, Ruach, Neshama are one above the other. Nefesh is the first, and it is the lowest degree. Then comes Ruach, which is over the Nefesh and stands atop her, and Neshama is the highest degree of all. 20. Nefesh is the Nefesh of David, the Nukva. She stands to receive the Nefesh from that river that is extended and comes out, which is Zeranpin, Ruach. This Ruach stands on the Nefesh, and there is no existence for the Nefesh unless it is on Ruach. The Ruach is between fire and water, meaning Tiferet, middle line between Gvura, which is called fire, and Chesed, which is called water, and it is from here that this Nefesh is nourished. 21. The Ruach stands and receives sustenance from another, high degree, called Neshama, from which the Ruach and Nefesh come out. The Neshama is the light of Bina, from which the light of Zeranpin, called Ruach, comes out, as well as the light of Nukva, which is called Nefesh. It is from there that the Ruach is nourished, and when the Ruach travels, the Nefesh travels too, and it is all one. They approach each other, the Nefesh approaches the Ruach, and the Ruach approaches the Neshama, and they are all one. 22. Then approached him is the approaching of world in a world, the approaching of Hello, friends. We might have had technical difficulties. Apologies for that. I'm not. I think there was a glitch, technical glitch, that happened towards the end. But thank you for being with us, all the friends who connected, and it was wonderful to read the Zohar with you. Let's remember where the disturbances do come from, and until our next time, let's stay together. Thank you.